contrary, private sector participation has led to rising social inequality and weakening of democratic governance and substantive citizenship in the management of water and sanitation services. It is well documented that privatization of public services increases the utilization of the middle class and the upper class, while access to the poor and excluded will be decreased. It has been proven that whenever there is water privatization, the cost of water services increases because private firms charge full cost and they must pay taxes and earn a profit.
We are holding this because we think the time is right for us to begin to build that mass power to mount pressure on the Nigerian government, all states of the Federation, to counter these current moves by the World Bank, by IFC, to sell what we know certainly is a failed agenda of privatizing the water sector, because we want to say again and again that water is a right and that we want to mobilize the Nigerian people to begin to demand from their government the right to water, accountability in the running of the water sector, and control, democratic control, participation in how the water resources of this country is managed.
We believe that the problems that we face as communities, the water problems that we face, are really global in nature. And many of us are struggling against the very same corporations like Veolia that are violating human rights in places across the globe. So we need to be moving together, we need to be working together. And a big part of what we've done is bring together global solidarity for this incredibly powerful campaign in Nigeria and in Lagos, which has had so many successes over the last few years. So you can see, even at this summit, you can see members of U.S. Congress who have been so inspired by the progress that they sent video statements. You have experts from the UN speaking about the importance of this campaign, about the importance of human right to water, about the importance of participation and transparency. And that global support for the campaign has been a big part of what we've done, in addition to tracking and contesting the role of international financial institutions like the World Bank, as well as the transnational corporations involved in privatization like Veolia and Suez.
The Nigerian Integrated Water Resources Management Commission bill. Now, that bill is clearly tilted towards privatization. That bill does not recognize water as the commons. In fact, the bill seeks to protect the rights of those who have licenses over water bodies in the country. And once that happens, it's a nice way to say we take over all the water and then we give it to whosoever we want, and that will be the highest bidder. And the highest bidder will give water to also the highest bidder. So we have sitting there in the National Assembly a bill that has not had public inputs and that is not pro-people. So we're hoping that that bill will not see the light of day without critical interrogation by the public and the critical civil society. Our right to water must be defended from the communities to the city. It must be defended at national and regional levels, at every level. We have reached a point, a critical point, at which we can no longer afford to relax. This is the time for us not just to proclaim slogans, but to push for the right to water in a way that those in authority will have no option but to listen to our call. So this Abuja summit is a critical convergence for us to share experiences and strategies and to get ready to defend our right by all legitimate means possible.
Government does not have to run away from doing what government has to do. I'm tired of government just building. We celebrate when government builds 1 kilometer of road, we have a celebration. Government drills 1 borehole, we have a big celebration. Government puts 1 electricity, a light pole, we have a big celebration. Government has to go beyond that. We need government that plans into the future, not by every budget. We used to have 5 years development plan. We need to have long-term planning so that we have a direction that the country is moving. Right now, we are living from election to election. and that cannot drive us forward.
So we're saying that privatization is no good, and they should not. And what they are doing now is extending it to services, public services like water. That will be, and up as of now, you know, over 50 million Nigerians have no access to good water, and these ones are poor. Anybody who is in middle class is able to get his own borehole. So if you privatize this, you are consigning these people to death sentence. That is the reality.
You don't have to sit in any particular order. The representative of the Senate president of the campaign, so everybody is everywhere trying to stay.
Here, enjoying this struggle on water, energy, and of course waste. Rather bodies. So it is our desire to join this struggle.
Good morning, my name is Satomo Kishimoto from
that we have to deal with this water issue. The drought